This Tommy and NFG video is called Why Old Cartoons Are Getting Revived. Let's go ahead and see Tommy's goddamn theory behind why old cartoons is getting revived like those, bro. Let's see. Chat, what are cartoons are getting revived right now? Gumball, King of the Hill, regular show, Dora getting rebooted. We need Gravity Falls back. Would it make sense for Gravity Falls to even come back though? Low key, would it even make sense for Gravity Falls to come back at this point in time? I don't know, but let's see, bro.
The hype of cartoon shows from their prime in the 90s to the late 2010s was something we thought would never stop. Every year we had new bangers that was dropping that everyone was watching. At the time when cable TV was actually worth it. Y'all remember cable TV? Good times. There wasn't a time as a kid I wasn't.
Chat, it's what that bit called? That shit's called Kick Dick. That's what the channel was called.
Entertained while watching cartoons. It's sad to know that whole era that we grew up in and every generation for the past 30 years basically has, is never coming back and is officially dead. The amount of people watching cable TV has been dropping and dropping for a decade, and the amount of kids is even less. I don't even remember the last time I booted up my TV to browse through channels and see what was on. And because instead of watching cartoons, kids are choosing to watch TikTok and streamers, all our childhood networks are hanging on a thread. Like, none of these networks have had a hit in years, and they don't even try to make them anymore. Because it's too risky for the investors putting their money into a show that isn't guaranteed to get them money. From a business standpoint, it kind of makes sense, but it still sucks. Like, instead of paying for a new season of a show that might flop and get terrible ratings, they could pay 1/15 of the amount to the kid's favorite influencer and have them guaranteed buy whatever sponsor it is. Kids are sponges that soak up anything they consume, so the sponsors are gonna go to what they consume. Dude, when I was younger, I remember seeing that Fushigi ad all the time and foaming.
Fushigi, y'all, bro, and when I find out who made, bro, it's gonna be an issue, gang.
Got the mouth ready to jump out my seat to buy one of them. Then it turned out the whole thing was a scam and it was just a regular metal ball. My younger self could have never comprehended that. Good thing my parents were too poor to get me one. Because of the continuous downfall of these channels, they had to start thinking of something else. The original Cartoon Network studio had to shut down last year and merge with Warner Bros because of spending. So clearly everything isn't going well. And all these companies know the one way to get your money back guaranteed is nostalgia. Which is why so many cartoon shows are getting either revived or rebooted. To list off some, Phineas and Ferb got rebooted and is already releasing episodes. The Amazing World of Gumball is coming back this year. Regular Show is coming back this year. King of the Hill is coming back this year. Futurama is coming back this year. And of course, the greatest of them all, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
Nigga, we ain't asked for this, gang.
It's coming back this year. All the other shows, all I needed to hear was Mickey's back. All these shows are coming back for one.
Chat, all these shows are coming back right during this time. Chat, that means something crazy is about to happen, bro. Like, that's why all the wars is happening in the world right now, though, chat. Like, for deeper reasons, of course, but there's, like, multiple wars going on across the world, bro, because, like, shit gotta go bad, bro, in order for this to be good.
Main reason, like I said, which is nostalgia. Millennials and Gen Z are known to eat up any reboots or revivals that come out. Like, no matter how good or dog they are, people are sad and fiending for the new season. A perfect example of how this could go bad, though, is the Velma show. I still can't comprehend that a bunch of board directors sat down in a room and had
Velma black, though, bro. So, like, this was already cooked from the beginning.
This pitch to them and decided to make it. Since a lot of people have nostalgia for Scooby-Doo through the cartoons and movies, the Velma show was guaranteed to viewers off the jump. Once people started watching and realizing how dog it was, because people were still watching and hate watching, it managed to get a second season. So just because
nigga, I ain't watched that bullshit, nigga. I ain't know what she was, bro. I know it wasn't good, though.
Because of the nostalgia alone of Scooby-Doo, the Velma show automatically got viewers, then automatically got a second season because people were hating on it. And best believe these studios know that now that we're grown, we got grown money to be spent. Whenever they do sell some type of merch, we immediately run to buy it for the nostalgia. A lot of these companies do make money off of licensing them and their merch. Like, I guarantee everyone here has at least a poster, a figure, or whatever of their favorite childhood character. It don't even gotta be good. I've seen the most bull cartoon merch get shilled on TikTok and they end up having a ton of sales. But some people also complain about these shows coming back, mainly because they feel it's just coming back so the studio can make more money from it, and because of that, the story's gonna have less effort put into it, which is exactly how people felt about Teen Titans when it got rebooted. I feel bad for the people that didn't get to experience.
Bro, if Teen Titans came back with this style, nobody would have complained, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I know people warmed up to Teen Titans Go and shit like that, but a lot of hated that shit at first. I ain't gonna hold. If they rebooted the show in this style, gang, it would be crazy, gang.
Experience watching episodes of Teen Titans Late Night on Boomerang. Boomerang is a crazy pull. Some of y'all probably forgot. I kind of wish I didn't bring it up for this vid because I just found out they changed their logo to whatever the this is. You see, this is exactly why we're all depressed. Every company decided to start becoming bland in like 2015. When Teen Titans Go started airing for years, people were ripping Cartoon Network apart for having the show. Funny to know, now it's the only thing Cartoon Network relies on.
God damn. All he plays, yo, Cartoon Network is a dead ass network. All he plays Teen Titans Go. Well, I guess all the good shows are on Hulu, HBO Max, like all the other joints. Bro, guys, Teen Titans Go and Night Begins to Shine. What is that? Titans versus Santa. What again? Is that a Teen Titans Go special? That's actually so sad. That's actually so sad. What? Anybody who grew up on Cartoon Network knew they had like 20 shows in rotations, bro, at a time. Bro, everything's Teen Titans Go, bro. Just close the channel, bro. It's not even worth it, right? Nick is all SpongeBob. Bro, but SpongeBob, Teen Titans Go. It's like, it's not good that Nickelodeon doing it, but at least it's SpongeBob, bro.
To stay alive. Like at this point, instead of naming it Cartoon Network, it should be called Teen Titans Go Network. But anyone who remembers being there at the time, the hate was never ending. People were boycotting Cartoon Network, saying they won't watch it anymore until the show was taken off. Because if you think of it, it does affect Cartoon Network overall. They have a budget for Teen Titans Go, so that money could have gone to a new show or rebooting a show a lot of people like. It was also taking up a lot of airtime, so it makes sense why people were mad. If only they saw how it looked like now, yeah, that would give them a heart attack. But cartoons like Teen Titans Go are the reason why people get scared when their favorite series gets a reboot. They don't want it to be a cash grab and have trash writing. Teen Titans Go now is kind of like though. It's weird how shows switch from hate to love over time. Mainly because the show had so many memeable moments and funny moments, like it never took itself serious. But at the time, it was getting hate for that exact thing. Like the original Teen Titans was super dark. Also, people get scared because some of these studios are complete scumbags. These studios will just start a reboot without the permission of the original creator. Because as long as they own the copyright, they can do whatever they want with it. Like with the Powerpuff Girls 2016 reboot, if you even knew that was a thing. The Powerpuff Girls reboot came out in 2016 and immediately got trashed on. It had this one weird controversy that probably should have shut down production immediately, where one of the writers put a character that looked exactly like him in the show as a love interest.
Jared! Hi! Wait, we don't have study group today.
Oh, actually,
no
I'm
way,
here to
bro.
see Bubbles. We're gonna go over our lines together.
There's no
You
way.
and Bubbles? Together? Uh-oh.
That's right. A power.
Hey, yo, why is it always some shit where name Jared is just freaky, bro? Like, gang, and you got the glasses too, bro, and the dark hair. Yeah, it's not looking good, bro. It's not looking good, bro. Put an original character in that. Yo, he's cooked.
Powerpuff Girls right.
You and Bubbles? Together? Uh-oh.
That's right. A Powerpuff Girls writer made an OC of himself, put it into the show, and had him fall in love with Blossom.
A lot of these show writers really be freaks, but virtually nothing gets done to them because they're behind the scenes. It's mainly the creator that gets blamed when something like this happens. You can't tell me this is just a coincidence. That character in the show looks exactly like the writer, and is even voiced by him. They also added a fourth Powerpuff Girl, which didn't get good reception.
Nigga, who is that?
Like the writer, and is even voiced by him. They also
Why that bitch late so long? What the fuck?
added a fourth Powerpuff Girl, which didn't get good reception. She was supposed to be their long-lost older sister, and she was black, so, you can guess how the conversations on the internet went about it. Did they need to make
Come on, bro.
her black? No, but is it really that deep? No, like, it's a kid's show that little girls watch. Who cares? You got grown men crashing out over a show their daughter's age are watching. But other than that, people didn't like her character. A lot of these shows later on will add an unneeded addition for some reason to, I guess, bring up viewers. But it almost never works. Like, who remembers Sparky from Fairly Odd Parents? And then right after, they added Chloe. I've never seen a new character kill a show as fast as Fairly Odd Parents. And to top it all off with the Powerpuff Girls reboot, the original creator didn't even approve of it. He tweeted out at the time, when Cartoon Network told me they were making more, I told them that I wish they wouldn't, but from a financial standpoint, I know why they did. You always gotta respect creators who know when the time of their show has come and don't want to milk it to ruin the legacy. But just because I'm giving that example, it doesn't mean all reboots go down that path. A lot of
I would take a Ed and Eddie reboot Loki. I ain't gonna hold. I wouldn't complain as long as they don't stray too far from the art style like Loki. I'll take that bitch. I ain't gonna hold.
time studios try to hire back the original creator and teams that worked on it because they would know what direction to take it compared to a complete new person. I would say if you have a favorite show that is getting the cash grab treatment and the original creator has zero say in it, there's no point in watching it because it's probably not going to be good. And sometimes studios even give creators full control over everything. Like for the new regular show reboot, JG Quintel is basically controlling everything about it. It's even airing on Adult Swim because he's been wanting to work on a more adult version of the show.
I always felt like regular show was more like adult centric, bro. That shit gonna be peak.
He probably knows a lot of his audience is now grown who watched it too. All of regular show definitely had some hidden adult jokes. Them eating wings was a sign of them drinking. And this man Benson, every time he became depressed, was at the wing bar downing them. Like a middle-aged divorced man coming back from a office job that he hates just to wind down. A lot of people also don't like
They
these.
gonna be smoking shit. They gonna be catching ass and that shit though, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Mordecai back shots. Sorry.
Reboots because they try to appeal to things that the younger generation likes, and a lot of times it ends up being cringe. There could be times where they actually pull off the joke and it ends up being funny, but imagine in a new regular show episode they got a plot
And
randomly
the
like,
balls.
dude, Rigby, it looks like the Skibbity toilet's trying to destroy the park with the max level.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I would block like the show indefinitely.
Yeah, but I know he gets no huzz. Mordecai, TSPMO, we gotta fix this before Benson finds out. Reboots trying to appeal to the younger generation is something that's gonna 100% happen. It just depends on how well they execute it. In adult shows, it's easier because they can make darker jokes about it. But kid shows, it has to be washed down to be family friendly. Like, I remember watching the new Sonic movie that came out and Eggman started randomly flossing in it. It was obviously cringe to me, but it's made for kids, and to a kid that would probably be funny. Like with the King of the Hill reboot, you can tell they're gonna incorporate newer topics that the cartoon shows can. In the intro, they're wearing COVID masks, so they're definitely gonna cover that. They also have a mayor sign, so they're probably gonna incorporate politics and how wild it is now. Nowadays, kids prefer adult shows more than ever. Don't get me wrong, okay? Growing up, I was definitely watching Family Guy and South Park and American Dad,
Family
but I
Guy
was
still
still
going
watching
right
the
now?
cartoon shows that aired on Cartoon Network. If you see how popular South Park has exploded on TikTok, it'll show you what I'm talking about. You got like elementary school kids with profile pictures of Eric
that's
Cartman.
wild.
Nowadays, the younger generation is skipping all the cartoons and speedrunning to the adult ones, which is probably another reason why these networks have been failing. It feels too corny to them to watch a kid's show with watered down humor. Imagine you're the one kid still watching Disney Channel, meanwhile everyone else in your class is watching South Park and sending memes to each other. The thing that sucks with these reboots to me is that it does force studios to not be creative. They're always gonna go with the safe pick over the risk. It's exactly why Disney has been spamming out live actions for the past 10 years, even though everyone hates them now
I'm not gonna lie. 90% of them live actions is dog shit, bro.
and doesn't want them anymore. But more and more they've done it to the point where it feels like we have nothing new. And they don't be thinking if they do have a new show that's a hit, that's generational wealth right there. Probably more than they make with the reboot. You can only do reboots for so long until everything becomes a reboot and then you're forced to make a new show. Because all this
bro, it's like when game companies remake a game and then remake the same game again and then remake a remake of a remake, bro. It's like, gang. Like, I know trying to appeal to the younger generation, bro, but you remade that bitch 3 times already, bro. Just give it up, bro.
shows that are getting rebooted were originally Risk at one point. Imagine Steven Hillenburg pitching SpongeBob at first. Alright, so you're telling me he's a sentient sponge that lives in a pineapple, who cooks burgers, and his boss is a crab who takes all his money, while his coworker hates his life and wants to end it every day, and his best friend is a starfish? Get the f out of my office. I have no clue how he pitched the show, but rest in paradise to Steven Hillenburg because he created a goat. SpongeBob is also an example of a show that should have stopped a long time ago. Like, when I found out there was 3 movies released after the original with the
Bro, they're
4th
still making a new one, right? A new SpongeBob movie?
one coming out, I damn near punched a wall. Who was asking for all these SpongeBob movies to be made? Hold up, Ice Spice cast to join a new upcoming SpongeBob movie. I speak for everyone when I say we will be in theaters, sat down expeditiously, popcorn in our lap, waiting for Anyways, that's gonna be everything. Let me know which reboot you're most hyped about and why it's a regular show. Make sure to follow me on Twitch and the second channel. I'm streaming all summer. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. As always, I love you guys consensually. And until next time, I'm out.
Good Tommy NFG video, good video, bro. I ain't gonna lie, the cartoons that are coming back right now peak for sure. You know, I hope they end up being good. I hope Phineas and Ferb is good. I hope motherfucking goddamn Gumball is good. Regular show is good. King of the Hill. You know, I was never really a big King of the Hill fan like that, but I'm sure it'll be straight. Though for niggas who like King of the Hill and shit. But yeah. Anyway, we're gonna put those on the live channel. If y'all watch this on the live channel, Twitch will be right in the description. Come to the stream, come to the stream, come to the stream if you want more content and uncensored reacts and shit like those. But yeah, IBBG.